Alright guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Xbox tutorial, and in today's tutorial we will be discussing how to build a lava bridge, and in this one you can use these buttons to cause the bridge to go up and down on both sides, so it turns out to be really helpful. So no need for obnoxious levers or anything like that. Alright guys, well, let's get started on how to build this. Alright, so in this first step you see here, I have a platform that I'm standing on and one on the other side. This red wool and iron column that you see is just for height references. It won't actually be used in the design, but it's just for you to yeah. The reason why there's no blocks underneath that side over there is because we'll actually be using uh, the space underneath there, the project. So what you need first is an area to get across, essentially, an area that you'll want your bridge to span and a lava pit to go around. So once you have that, go ahead and move on to the next step, which is fill in the chasm with sticky pistons. Go ahead and put 2 rows and make columns stretching from each side to the other side, right, just like that. So there should be 2 blocks of space above the sticky pistons. Alright, and once you have your pistons down, go ahead and run repeaters into the pistons, just like that. And you're going to want to connect all these repeaters with a line of redstone as well. And make sure you do this on both sides. Go, and make sure you connect both sides with the line of redstone. Something like that. Alright. Now you can go ahead and place the block type that you want to have as your bridge when it goes up. So go ahead and place that on top of your pistons. Now, like I said earlier, that area that we are going to do some building in, this is where you want to put repeaters facing the lines of redstone that you recently made. So you're going to want to place it diagonal from the last repeater that you placed. And you're going to want to place a repeater just like that, facing this way. And you're going to want to do that on both sides, and you're going to want each one with a line of redstone. You can also add blocks on each side of your platforms where your button will go for you to activate your bridge. Now you can choose different places for those buttons, but for tutorial purposes, I just chose the simplest spots. Okay, now for wiring those buttons, you can go ahead and put your button in. And what I just did is I just ran a line of redstone down and across, and to the other button. So make sure your buttons are connected, that's very important. Okay, so in this step, what you're going to want to do is you are going to be hooking your buttons up to a T flip-flop switch, which there will be a link in the description for a more detailed and slower process on how to, a more in-depth, slower process to build one. But here it is, and I'm going to run through it really quick again on how to build this. Go ahead and destroy everything. Now, as you can see, this is built in the area that we dug out, and it lines up with the 4 redstone in between the 2 repeaters that you placed earlier in the previous step. So what you're going to want to do is, here, I'm going to clear this out really quick. Alright, so you have your 4 blocks dug. You want to dig 1 block down and 3 blocks back. So you just have a little opening just like that. And this line of redstone will place in a little bit. So you're going to want to take normal pistons and just place them in the middle block just like so. Dig 1 block down from the left one. Go ahead and place a redstone torch. And what you're going to want to do next is make down rotated L shape, kind of like that, and go ahead and put redstone torches on either side and place redstone on top just like that. Once you connect that, go ahead and place a torch and you'll notice the redstone lights up. So what you're going to want to do with this line is connect it to this block, and you'll notice because this block is over the torch that all the redstone lights up and your bridge goes up. So to be able to run buttons to this, run a line from your buttons, and you're going to want to go into, now this is very important, into the block just like I have right here, exactly like this where this torch is placed. Otherwise this torch won't go off when you send a signal into it. Now you're almost done. There's one last thing you have to add besides the lava, which I have added here. Depending on how long your bridge is, you're going to want to add a repeater from the furthest button into your line somewhere along the redstone to make sure it has enough signal to get all the way across to this torch. So as you can see, when I hit this button right here, the bridge goes up because the line's long enough to reach the torch. And when I come all the way over here, I'll hit this button and the bridge goes down. That repeater extends the signal so you have enough left over. Well guys, I hope this was helpful and happy bridge building. I'll see you guys later.